Thanks.
I didn't realize this was Chinatown.
I know, right?
It looks a bit differently coming that way.
Yep.
Are there good restaurants in Chinatown?
I think there's one, like, when you pick me up, there's a restaurant where Rush Hour was. The movie by Jackie Chan. You know that movie? Rush Hour?
Never seen a Jackie Chan movie unless you count The Spy Next Door as a Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, like, Rush Hour is such a good movie.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I'll recommend it. And one of the scenes was shot here.
I heard of one movie where he went down a pole at a shopping center and burned his hands due to the bulbs exploding.
Yeah, a lot of crazy things.
He got like second and third degree burns.
Right.
But it was like one of the best stunts on any film.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot about Rush Hour, but
yeah, it's a good movie. Recommend it.
I think Karate Kid is really the only kung fu or any kind of martial art movie I've ever seen, and that's terrible. Well, the movie's not terrible, but just the idea of not seeing any of the classics.
I get what you're saying.
It's kind of sad. I'm trying to watch a lot more European and a lot of more Asian films and TV shows.
Right. Korea made a lot of good movies. India also make a lot of good movies.
I love Old Boy, and I've seen some of Squid Game.
Old Boy is such a good movie. It actually, the first time when I watch it, it makes me a little disgusted just because that relationship, you know? But it's such a good movie.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen Battle Royale, the 2000 Japanese movie that really did inspire Squid Game and Hunger Games, actually.
I never watched that.
It's a 90-minute movie of basically these teenagers fighting each other with samurai swords. It's basically Hunger Games, but in Japan. But better.
Better? Better than Squid Games? I think Squid Game's first season is really good. The second season is not as good.
Because you know what's coming.
You know what's gonna happen, exactly. And you just get tired of it, you know?
I love Japanese horror movies.
Horror movie. Thailand make a lot of horror movies.
Ringu, I mean, the American versions of The Grudge and The Ring are good, I think only because the original Japanese director made the American remake.
Exactly, and also, do you feel like the horror movie in Japan and the horror movie in the United States is totally different? Like, they're totally different kind of scary, you know what I'm saying?
Because American viewers are lazy.
And they're trying to explain things, you know? Sometimes they're trying to explain, like, there is actually a scientific evidence behind something. But,
Yup.
yeah.
I took several film classes by famous directors on YouTube, and they say the best directors do not tell, they show. That's why Alfred Hitchcock is very famous. He did not have people talk about things. He showed it.
Have you watched Parasite, the Korean movie?
No, but I've seen Memories of a Murder.
Memories of Murder is such a good one. Oh my god.
Which is interesting because one of the later movies, Parasite, is like one of the rarest horror movies to ever get nominated or win an Oscar.
Right, but the thing is, the Parasite, it's not like a traditional horror movie.
No.
I don't know if you count like it's more like a suspense. I don't know how to say this, but like, for me, it's not a horror movie. You know, just for me, it's not a horror movie.
It's kind of like